Hey guys, this is Mandy with Retrofix Games. So today, this lady's going to conjure me up a great box of Battlebond. Look, we got our dudes here. We got Fish Guy going to help me open the box up. So there are a lot of value cards in this set. And I know most of you consider this an excellent commander set, which we know the lands are awesome. Got partner, plenty of legendary creatures. Oh my god, open box. But I don't really play Commander very much. I find Commander to be a little slow for me since I like to go fast with red. So what I really liked about this set was the fact that it was, oh, that's right, nice little tab here, was that when you played in the pre-release, you could do two-headed giant, which is like draft, except you have a friend to do it. Oh yeah, that's right. These packs are backwards, guys. Now I remember. We've got Arcane Artisan here, our first mythic. Fantastic. Let's see here. Did Wumpus, gang up. Oh, this guy's checking himself out. Pacifism. Pacifism is my favorite card in draft. I have played drafts where newbie players have handed me several pacifisms, and I take them all, unless there's a better card, of course. And then they don't have as much fun playing against me. But I like to play draft. I play competitively when I do draft. You're going to hand me a pacifism. I'm going to take it. All right, ooh. First foil here, we got our Eager Construct. I have been told that I shake the card too much, so there we go. Look at that. You can't see nothing now. All right, we got a Stolen Strategy. Red card I like. Good times. Good times. That one's a rare. Man, my piles. The new pack is messing with me. Noxious Dragon. I like dragons. Dragons are fun. But yes, in this specific draft environment, you would do two-headed giant, where you would have a partner, and you guys would draft, and then, or I guess in sealed, you would just open your packs together. But then you get to look at each other's pool and then select the best cards to build two different decks. Now what I liked about, got an arch on here, what I liked about that is that you could, with two pools worth of cards, you can go through and select the very best decks that were possible out of the limited pool of cards you have. And then build the best decks you could. And then you could work with your partner to discuss, all right, so, you know, who's better at certain styles of play, and then decide who should pilot what deck. And I found that very entertaining. Got Pier's Whim here. Fogbank. Fogbank is a fun card. If you've been playing Magic for a long time, there have been times where Fogbank has just wrecked formats. Of course, game is always changing. They're always releasing new cards. So I don't think it's as good as it once was, but anytime you're preventing combat damage, somebody's going to have a bad time. Got Goblin Raise Runners. Gotta have you goblins. Man, I haven't seen any partner cards. The other thing that this introduced was what were called partners. So you've got two creatures that have a partner mechanic where they can work with each other, which I always liked. Kind of reminded me of like Chunin Exams MTG, if you will. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I like anime, and I watched a lot of Naruto, and there was Chunin Exams, and they would play in teams. Oh, got a Spellseeker here. Okay. Spellseeker is a great card. Very good card to have. All right, here. So we've got our partners. We've got Soulblade Corruptor and Soulblade Renewer. They partner with each other, and it gives each other abilities, which is great. Now, but yes, I did enjoy being able to basically take a slightly larger pool with a partner, design the best decks out of what you get, and then select who's going to pilot what deck, and then you get to play together. Sour of Temptation. What a nice reprint. believe this one was originally from one of the Lorwyn block card sets. Yeah. And then in Two-Headed Giant, you would play together as a team against another team. So you really have 4 people playing against each other. Which is why there's so many cards in this set that affect multiple people on the board. There we go. Now that's a really good mythic to have. We got Nirkana Revenant. I do believe this one's been a little more relevant lately, considering we just left Innistrad and we've been doing vampires and werewolves. But, ooh, Rapid Flames. It was a fun format to play. It's not surprising at all, however, that because they had so many legendaries and cards that interact with a multiplayer format, that they ended up being incredibly popular, if not staples, in Commander at this point. So here you've got Morphic Pool, which a lot of people just call Commander lands, because all of their lands come in tapped unless you have 2 or more opponents, pretty much making them not very useful if you aren't playing Commander or a multiplayer format. Yeah. I'm slow rolling these. We'll get through these packs here. I forgot that they pretty much did the packs backwards, so it's kind of throwing me off. Got Greater Good, sacrifice creature, drop cards equal. Man, green and they're drawing cards, man. Green gets all the cards. As a red player, I am jealous of that. Not nearly enough draw cards that are not banned in multiple formats for red. Or powered down in some way. Got a Sentinel Tower here. Chakram. There's a Chakram Retriever and Chakram Slingler. Partners with each other. Philith. We like him. He is fun. So this, we're definitely looking for our multiplayer lands, of course. But we got a Mystic Confluence. Mystic Confluence is a fun card. I love any spell that gives you multiple choices of what you can do with the spell. I mean, it's just, why wouldn't you want a spell that gives you options? That way you can select what is best for you at the time. I don't recall when they first started doing that, but I'm a fan of it. And I hope they continue to print cards with multiple options. I do like the art. Ooh, got another one. So we got our blue-black and we got our white-blue here, the Sea of Clouds. Keep track of our Commander dual lands here, essentially. Man, I'm having a hard time. I don't quite remember the dude that's on the box. Mr. Giant Man and the little dude that's on his shoulder. Horvat's Fury. I can say Fury. Combo attack. I do love the art style for this set. Of course, we've got Will and Rowan, the Kenrith children, siblings. They debuted in this set and have definitely become more popular in some formats. Got Together Forever. It's a good card. Genesis Chamber. Pacifism. I would just be locking down people's board states all day long if I had all the pacifisms I want. So yes, definitely. We've got another one. We're up to 3. This is a third different one. We've got black-red here, Luxury Suite. Saddleback Lagak. This card, so good in Limited. Just super fun. Right, I forgot about the support mechanic that they did in this set as well. Vigor. Now, of course, many Commander players will recognize this one. I mean, There's just so many good cards in green and blue specifically that I recall from this set for Commander. But that's what's nice about Limited, though. It's less about what the best cards are and more about which cards work together the best in the pool that you have. And that is why Commander is my favorite format. Here we got our Corvath Bright Flame Dragon, who's got a partner with Sylvia Brightspear. So these are both rares, rare partners. I feel like that was pretty rare in this set. I feel like most of the partners we've been seeing have been in uncommon. And you see here that in this pack, the other partner, who also happens to be rare, replaced one of the uncommon slots in the pack. All right, so we are halfway done. Let me move my growing pile of commons here out of the way so we can keep making piles. Oh, we've got our token here for Rowan. So of course we want to get as many lands as we can. But we also want to see things like Seedborn Muse. Oh my gosh. A foil rare. We got a Mystic Confluence in foil. Beautiful. Ah, I was just about to say, man, I'd like to see some more mythics, but here we go with the Stunning Reversal. I mean, what? Don't lose the game? Draw 7 cards and go to 1 live? I guess. That sounds cool. Ooh, Frostlinks. Frostlinks. So I usually, obviously, will look at my pool of cards and try to see which cards work well together, and then try to build the best thing that I can. However, I am very weighted towards building control, specifically blue-white control in Limited. There's just not a whole lot of answers for control in the Limited format, and I like to take advantage of that. I actually don't usually play that style in Constructed because I like to do other things, but if I'm playing in Limited or Draft, blue-white control is a pretty strong, what am I thinking here? There's a word for this. What word am I thinking of? Oh my gosh. Tactic. There we go. And a foil Frostlinks. Look at that. We got a Core Spirit Dancer. I'm not entirely sure who this character is, but they kind of remind me a little bit of Nahiri. Except she's got friends, so we know it can't be Nahiri because she kills all her friends, right? Ooh, we got Weavers. They hang out together. Swords to Plowshares. Now, obviously this is an uncommon slot, but totally a staple in Commander, of course. Just a lot of really great cards in the rare and the uncommon slots in this set. See if we can get any more cool things. Ah, there we go. Zindersplit? Spilt? I don't know how you say that. But apparently they team up with Oaken. So now I know who the people on the front of the box are. Battlebond has not been out for a while, so this is a throwback opening. Now, of course, we do sell singles in the shop, so if you are interested in any of the singles that you're seeing here in the video, you can go ahead and go to our website, retrofixgames.com. We do ship. We also have a store you can come to and pick up your cards. Maybe see me here, or Will, who apparently is really into Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now, although he also plays Magic, so that's cool. Let's see here. Warriors. Ooh, I do like the art on these. I mean, you got a whole stadium theme going on here. Wafa Hazid, Profiteer. Probably not saying that right, but we're going to say I am, because I said so. There isn't anybody to dispute me currently. Ooh, I like the art on that one. It's really gross. I also totally understand why you're wearing gloves there. Nobody wants to see that until it's necessary, I guess. We got a new Scrap Mob. Ooh, the Blairings. Blaring Recruiter and Captain. Just a really interesting set. It does seem like some people prefer to play two-headed giant in limited formats. So we got Regna here. Ooh, and Crab. Another double rare partner series. We got like a demon here and an angel. Nice. Hanging out. So normally I do prefer to play one-on-one Magic, but I did really enjoy playing. Ah, there we go. Here we go. We got a Bramble Sovereign. What a great card. Copies. Copies, man. Copies. Chain Lightning. An oldie but a goodie. But I did enjoy playing two-headed giant for Battlebond, since that was kind of like the whole thing. Battlebond really pushed it as the way you should play the game. Got another Morphic Pool here. So we're up to our 4th dual color land here. So it was my first time playing two-headed giant, actually, was for Battlebond. And then I also did really enjoy Conspiracy, where you have multiple players. I like that that set had stuff that interacted with your drafting. We've got Play of the Game. You got Assist, where your partner can cast to help you cast the card to do some things. Which, of course, exiles all non-land permanents, making... Yeah, that could go badly. I guess it depends, because it does look like it's all non-land permanents, not your opponents. And that was what was interesting about multiplayer affecting cards. Because a lot of times they aren't specific to your opponents, they are to the whole board. Meaning that they could also negatively affect you, but they also could be bad for them and good for you. It really just depends on what the board state's doing at the time. Got our Angelic Chorus there. Beast Within. I do like that card. I'd say my second favorite color is definitely green. I like that you can bring out the big boys to do some damage with green. Oh my gosh. Once again, Mandi can't open packs. Ooh, Ruthless Force here. We've got a floating... Ooh, Seedborn Muse. This is another one of those cards we definitely want to have. Untap all permanents you control. Well, that sounds awesome. Pacifism's everywhere, man. I mean, I know they're commons and negate. This pack and the control sounds like fun to me. Oh, see, we have seen both Rowan and Will's emblem, but neither of their actual Planeswalker cards. Let's see if we can find that. Ooh, a Diabolic Intent. It's a really excellent sorcery, but just look at that art. She is beautiful and menacing. I love it. Spell Snare, also excellent. So I do often point out commons, uncommons, and sets. That is because my favorite formats are limited, so I don't necessarily look at cards all the time as far as their value and in constructed, or I guess like constructed formats, or in dollar-wise. I look at cards in value as in what can they do in a limited format, which I enjoy the most. One of these days, I'll have to draft again. And once we're running events again, land tax. Another super classic card, especially for Commander. So, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mythics right now. We're up to 4 dual color lands there. And we are up to the last pack. Let's see what the last pack is. Feel like we've done pretty solid on this set. I did get a foil rare, which was the Mystic Confluence, which is sweet. And there we go. We got Peer and Purr, I'm not quite sure how you say that, and Toothy, which, I mean, that's just an apt name. Look at him. What else do you call him? He's Toothy. So our last partners in our last pack here, Pierre and Toothy. Well, let's see here. Yeah. So super fun set. Did enjoy playing it. I think I only played it a couple times. Because when you work at a game store, you often find yourself working and not playing. But it was a good time. And hopefully you guys liked the video. Man, I'm just making messes over here and being awkward. All right. So hopefully you were electrolyzed by the pools today. Electrolyzed playmat. It's fine. All right, guys. We'll see you later.